Hey, what's up, guys? I was just thinking about some topics that I could talk about to you guys and something relatable. And something that came to mind right away was that most of the girls that I see in society, and even at my job, I mean, I know it's not a good idea to talk to women at work, but I mean, most women that I see the places I go, bars, clubs, pool halls, at work, like I would say 99% of the women that I see at these places aren't even really hot enough for me to even think about approaching. You know what I mean? Like they're not sexy enough. They're not pretty enough. I have a very high standard. I only date 1% of the women. They say women only date 10 or 20% of the men, but I only date 1% of the women. And that's because I have high standards. If they're going to have high standards, I'll have higher standards. That's the way I see it. But I'm just going to tell you right now, like when I go out and I walk my dog and I check the mail and grocery shopping and yada yada. Honestly, I would say honestly, 99% of the women are way below my standard, and they're not hot enough for me. Even if we didn't have the like Me Too movement and all that crazy stuff going on. I mean, that makes men not want to talk to women. It makes us not trust them at all. But even if we didn't have that, they're still like 99% of them still aren't good enough for me. They don't do anything for me. All I see is makeup, on top of wrinkles, on top of fat, on top of yoga pants that don't fit. All I see is just basically unhealthy people in the female category. I see unhealthy females everywhere, and very very few women do I see that actually live up to the standard that I'm looking for. And when I actually do see the 1%, even then I'm very unlikely to actually engage because it's just too dangerous anymore.